So ChatGPT just launched this new image generation model. So just wanted to hop on here just to give you a quick rundown in terms of what it can do. Now there are a lot of AI models that can do image generation, and just based on my own experience, I haven't actually been using the image generation model within ChatGPT. The main reason is around the consistency of the image generation. So it'll be interesting to see what it can do today. So I've just logged into ChatGPT and it's got this pop-up to say that the image creation's just got a major update. So here it's referencing it's just got faster, more creative, and it's better at getting the details right. So let's just click on next. So here it's just got some highlights in terms of what it can do. So it can transform your photos by changing your selfies into headshots, remove background, and alter photos. So it looks like you can also make comics and graphics, as well as create complex images with infographics and diagrams. Now, based on the details alone, it doesn't look like ChatGPT has released anything that's different to the previous model, but just based on my own experience in terms of my use case, one of the key issues that I found is around the consistency of the image generation. So for an example, if you're creating icons for a presentation, and when you try to design an icon set, the actual images don't actually match up. So we're interested to see if the new models can create the consistent icons, so it has the same look and feel. To start, I've just got an image reference here of a keyboard that I really like, and I want to create an icon set for a training presentation. In the new chat window, we're just going to upload our reference image. To add a reference image, click on the plus icon and select Add Photos and Files. Here I've just typed in, use the reference image and create an image of an AI robot with the same look and feel. Ensure the image uses the same colors used in the reference image. And I've also added here, I want the image to appear as if it's coming from the same icon set. And I've just added here by the same designer, just to provide it with a bit more context in terms of what I'm trying to achieve. So let's hit generate, and now it's creating the image. Okay, so for the first image generation, this looks pretty good. So let's have a look to see how it compares against the original reference image. Let's just zoom out a bit. Now looking at both images together, I can see that ChatGPT has used the same style to create the new image, which is really good. Now while you may not be able to see on your end, from my end, I can see some slight differences in terms of the orange color in the original reference image as compared to the new image. So now I'm just going to click on this edit button here. So I'm just going to ask ChatGPT to change the background so that it's transparent. And I've also added here reference to edit the image so that the orange color matches the original reference image exactly. And now if we just hover over the image, you can see here that it's now created the image with a transparent background. So now it's a bit hard to tell if this image matches the colors in the original reference image. So now we're just going to download the image to compare. So to download the image, click on this icon here and select download. And now I've just copied and pasted the details over to a presentation slide deck. And you can see here that the image's colors, the style, definitely does look like it's coming from the same icon set. Now, rather than creating the icons one by one, let's have a look to see if ChatGPT can create a complete icon set. So here I've just typed in create 10 icons that would be used for training material. So for an example, here I've just given it a couple examples, including a computer, a mouse, talking bubble, and I've requested it to use the same style reference image. And here we have 10 additional icons that can be used for training material. And it's interesting here that it's actually remembered that I've asked it previously to include a transparent background, and it's done exactly that here. I've just popped the icons in a presentation, and I've just asked Copilot to develop a one-page slide deck. And you can definitely see that image generation is a lot better in terms of the look and feel, as well as the consistency of the icons here. So is it faster than other previous model? So it's really hard to tell in terms of whether or not it's faster, because we're talking about seconds, but I can definitely see significant improvements in terms of the image generation around the consistency and the look and feel. Now, depending upon your use case, you definitely need to experiment with it to test the capabilities in terms of what it can do and whether or not it actually applies to your use case. So I hope you found this video helpful. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel where I'll share more tutorials like this. Thanks so much for watching.